Living in the mountains is great. I love it up here. My back door is just open to so many trails. I work in the city. I'm glad to get out of there and come back home. It's just just a fantastic place to be. My running journey really began from 6 foot track in 2001 it was. Back then too I didn't know what I was getting into. That race itself I didn't know how to train for it, and it was predominantly done on road and not that very far, and suffered pretty badly as a result in the very first one. Finished it cursing myself, never going to do it again, kicking stones. Just had no way I'm going to do this again. But within 2 days' time I was planning on the next year's race. So then I'd go into hibernation for 6 months or so. And then around the October, November, I better sign up to start training for 6 foot. So that sort of cycle, I suppose, continued on for the next 7 or 8 years. And then a friend of mine recommended me I do the North Face 100, which I hadn't heard about. The very first time I did the 100K, like 2009, I looked upon it just as a real adventure. And that's the exact approach I took it. I was pretty relaxed going in. Didn't do much running actually. After I raced 6 foot track, raced Canberra, and just did a few long slow runs each weekend leading up to it, and had a really relaxed approach. Didn't do any specific training for it. Yeah, as I said, I just looked upon it as one big adventure, and that's certainly what it turned out to be, and it was a great day. That winning feeling back in 2009 was just amazing. Like I was leading most of the way, then realising I was, could go on to win this thing, and which I did. It was just a day of raw emotion for me. Looking back on it, it was just, I'd never experienced running that far. Like the furthest I'd run before then was only 45 Ks. So that was a challenge as well, just going beyond what I'd ever run before, not only with mileage but also time. 2010, a little bit different. I trained a bit more specifically for that and went into it a bit more aggressively, I suppose. Still looked upon it as one big day out, one big adventure. That too was a great day, and I met Stu Gibson, who I hadn't met before, and that was just an unbelievable day out to finish with him as well, who, as I said, I hadn't met him before, and we become pretty good mates in the race itself, and then continued on that friendship. I do running also for mental health, strangely enough. Relaxation, I find it relaxes me, de-stresses me. I love the training for it. I love the atmosphere, I love the camaraderie amongst all the participants. It's just a great event to be a part of. So I always look forward to that. Yeah, and I guess 10 UTAs, well, that'll equal, 1,000 kilometres on the course. Albeit the course has had subtle changes. Each year there's been some subtle changes to each course, but that's another thing, another element that I love about it too is the course. It's just such a beautiful course, going up and over Iron Pot and back into the Megalong Valley, then up Nellies there, obviously challenging, and then going to finish too, going through the Kadumba Valley and finish at Scenic World there via the further steps is, where else would you rather be?